please?
No.
What are you handling me for?
Stress on the road.
Go on, get your weapons out.
Get
Get your weapons out, you big man. Get it off me. Get off me, lad.
Calm down.
Get off me.
Calm down.
No, don't tell me to calm down.
Detained.
You're being
Okay.
detained for the purpose of...
If you can't do it
And I'm
corporately,
going to be detaining you for the purpose of a stop search under Section 23 of the Misuse of Drugs Act. Okay, so I'm PC281 Hosking.
Yep.
That's to 𝗨𝗡𝗄 Police Station.
Okay.
I believe that you've potentially got illegal drugs on yourself.
Why do you believe it's illegal?
Because you're not proving to me. I've given you numerous reasons and numerous chances to prove to me that it is prescribed. You've happily given me those with your labels on.
A UK driver was pulled out of his car simply for fidgeting. Despite having everything in order, valid insurance, licence and MOT, the officer decided not to let him go. What unfolds next will make you question everything you think you know about law enforcement. It all started with a routine traffic stop. The driver rolled down his window, expecting to hand over his documents and be on his way. The officer explained that it was just a standard check to verify insurance and the vehicle's roadworthiness. The driver, fully cooperative, presented all the necessary documents, expecting the stop to end there. But things quickly took an unexpected turn. The officer suddenly changed his tone, claiming that the driver's fidgeting inside the car gave him cause to believe something was off. This, he said, was enough reason to search the car under suspicion of drug misuse. What happens next will make you question the integrity of police procedures. Watch the full video and share your thoughts in the comments below.
Door, please.
I'm not shutting the door.
Shut the door, please.
You can hear me.
I will be able to hear you. Can you hear him?
I've opened the door, so
I could hear you walking up before you even open the door.
So at any point when you're driving on the road, a police officer can pull you over to check that you have the correct documents.
I haven't got
for
any
your
documents
vehicle,
on
okay?
me.
That includes your driver's license.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Your insurance documents. All the relevant documents that you need to drive on the road for this vehicle, okay? And as a road user, I'm sure you'll appreciate that we routinely stop check people to ensure they've got these correct documents. And the reason why we routinely stop check people is to ensure
Don't
that
enter me
everybody
vehicle,
is
please.
to ensure that everybody is safe.
Can
on
you
the
leave me
road,
vehicle?
okay?
You're actually
Listen,
in my
I'm not being
vehicle.
aggressive. I'm not being aggressive.
I'm not
to you.
saying
I'm
you
not
are. I'm
touching your
just
vehicle at
asking.
all.
You are.
So,
You're touching me
what we
vehicle.
need to
Get
do is
out.
we need to take your details and we need to check that you've got the relevant documents for this vehicle,
Okay. So why have you pulled me?
Because at any point, any police officer can stop check any driver on the road
Under pace, is
to
what you're talking
ensure
about.
that they've got the correct documents.
Is this
for the
under
vehicle.
pace?
It is under the Road Traffic Act, okay?
Okay. Right.
Right.
So do you suspect me of a crime?
At this point, I'm checking you that you've got the correct documents
So
relevant to drive.
can you
the
answer me
vehicle.
question, please? Do you suspect me of a crime?
No, we're
Okay.
checking your documents.
Well, do you suspect me of a crime as well? I don't mind getting filmed.
Section 165, the Road Traffic Act. We can stop
Okay.
anybody
No. Yeah.
to check licence and insurance.
Right,
So
so-
as we've stopped you, you've been fidgeting in the vehicle.
Okay.
So we're going to search you under the Misuse of Drugs
Okay.
Act. So I'm going to have to ask you to step out of the vehicle, please.
Have I got the right to say no there?
Say again.
Have I got the right to say no? Get your hand off me handle.
Well, you've been
Especially with them hands. Look at them. Look at them scabby
Yes.
hands. You're not touching me with them hands unless
Step
you got
out.
gloves on me.
Step out of the vehicle,
I don't want
please.
bloody scabies. I'm going to let you do what you want to do purely because you're harassing and
Right, just step out of the
you're
vehicle.
harassing. Can you back off then and let me do so? Both of you are men. Can you back off away from me, please?
No. We're observing you.
I want to be. What you get? Okay, there's my hand.
Come on, step out of the car. Just watching what's on your lap there.
Exactly. Harassing me. Come
Right,
on.
go and stand
Let
on
me
the
off the road.
pavement.
Let me off the road,
on, then.
please. Don't touch me. Do
on,
not
then.
touch me.
Come and stand on the
Do not
pavement. Come and
Because I
stand.
don't want to be pulled by the
go
police and
over there.
arrest. Can I get my day, please?
No.
What are you handling me for?
Stress on the road.
Go on, get your
Stand
weapons out.
outside.
Get your weapons out, you big man. Get it off me. Get off me, lad.
Calm down.
Get off me.
Calm down.
No, don't tell me to calm down.
Detained.
You're being
Okay.
detained for the purpose of...
If you can't do it corporately, we'll take you to custody.
Excuse me.
Right, and you're...
That's assault.
You're being
That's
detained
assault.
for the-
Okay, you're okay. No, you can't take me. Go on. What are you doing?
Put your hand.
I've done nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong. You're going to be saying that in a minute.
Yeah,
Search away. I've been to work, lad. I don't know what you think I've got.
Isn't it? Why are you not cooperating?
Because I don't like police officers harassing me. This is harassment, mate. You've assaulted me. You've got me in cuffs. You've took my phone off me. You've stolen me property. You've stolen me property. You've got no right to do it. You're under your oath right now. You're working under a corporate situation. But you're under your oath right now, officer. Is this protecting the public?
You've been stopped under
Is
165
this
on the road.
protecting? Having a natural reaction to. Can I take my jacket off and take permission? No, I'm asking permission. Things like all lazy and things. Lawfully all by himself. You know.
You still be paid to do what
I'm still complaining, aren't I?
As I say, it's still recorded.
So it should be, you've got no right touching her.
Exactly. That's why it's still recorded.
She did that. I know. Bullies, mate. You're a bully.
Really?
You are a bully.
Why is that then?
Because you tried to bully me.
No, we tried to get you to do simple.
No, you didn't even come with that. You didn't even come with a reason. You just wanted to get me out of the car and bully me. Job done, eh, lads? Well done. How many rapists?
In this video, we see why it's crucial to stand your ground when you're certain about your rights. A man with a disability, accompanied by his assistance dog, tries to enter a court building to make some inquiries. However, security officers refuse him entry, citing the no-dog policy. It all starts outside the government building. The man calmly explains that his dog is an assistance dog, an essential aid protected by disability law. He points out that denying him access due to his dog constitutes discrimination, even calling it a hate crime. But the officers refuse to acknowledge his rights, dismissing his arguments without a second thought. They refuse to call a supervisor or verify the law, insisting their stance is correct. As frustration grows, the man warns them that their actions are a violation of his rights, but they continue to block his entry. Things take a turn when the same man is later stopped by the police. The officers, without offering a clear reason, begin questioning him about his whereabouts and purpose. Then, out of the blue, they accuse him of smelling like cannabis. Watch the full video to discover why, even when you're well versed in the law, sometimes you have to fight to be heard. Share your thoughts in the comments below.
What's your name there? Can you identify yourself to me? You don't need to. Thank you. Yeah, just like if you guys got very clean around here, so I can't blame you. Just had 1,000 people walk through.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, she'll fucking, like a police officer jumped, like did that thing, she'll have the plastic gloves. No. Yeah, she's done that to a police officer.
Yeah.
So these guys,
Let's go outside now.
So-
It's obviously very busy.
so the idea is, right, this is me and my assistant's dog.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
By refusing me access into the building, they're discriminating against me.
Let's have a chat about outside.
Okay.
We go this way.
If we go outside, you would be enabling that discrimination.
I'm not enabling discrimination. It's a little bit busy.
No, I've explained everything to them.
You're not in court now anyway, so you don't need to be in here, do you? They've adjourned your case next week.
Yeah, so this is what harassment looks like. So I hate you all. I hate you all. What's your number? 4107. What's your name, sir?
My name's
What's your name?
Giovanni.
Thank you. Come on then. What's your dog called, Mark?
Your mama. Yeah. You're. What do I do? When I return for the adjournment, the same situation will be happening. I'll be here with my assistant's dog.
You need to have somebody with you that can look after the dog while you're
No,
in court.
no, it's like my arm.
Let's have a speak.
This is discrimination.
It's not discrimination. Let's go outside.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Right, let's go outside. We'll have a chat.
Oh my god.
Let's go on then.
Just kids. Don't know what you're talking about, do you? How many days did you spend on what was the PowerPoint presentation on discrimination? What was it? 5 slides?
Come on.
5 slides? Did you get your policing degree yet?
Come on. Here, sit your pupper outside.
Can't wait to hear what you have to say.
You rang us.
Yeah.
You want to make a complaint, so let's talk about it.
So I called 999 because they were harassing me.
Okay.
They
we can
assaulted
talk
me.
about it then. You don't need to be in there anymore because your case isn't on, is it?
I wanted to access the court inquiries.
Right, okay, that's fine. But they've
I told them
advised you, they've advised you that the dogs can't be in there, okay?
Now I advised you that, no, can I point to this sign?
Yeah?
There should be a sign that says assistance dogs welcome, right?
Yeah, potentially.
Potentially. All assistance dogs are welcome,
Okay,
yes?
but is this an assistance dog? Is
Yes.
this a registered assistance dog?
What do you mean?
You have to register an assistance
Who
dog.
with?
The company that have
The
it.
company.
You know when people are blind
The
and they
company?
register them?
I'm not blind, ma'am.
No, I know, but if you've got an assistance dog, you register them as an assistance dog.
Yeah,
They
well, okay,
also-
please tell me where I should register my dog.
Also, I don't know.
My
it's
doctor
not-
doesn't know either.
Right, it's not for me to tell you, is it? Okay.
No, you should be
It's not
telling
for
me.
No,
No, because you're lying to me.
No, I'm not lying to you, Mark.
Then you
know
don't
anything about
understand.
assistance dogs.
Can I give you the government guidance that deals with assistance dogs
It's
for
nothing
every
to do
building?
with me, darling, is it? You'd have to go to trade and
No, can I share? Can I share with you so that you can enforce the law?
No, it's not a law. It's a policy around that. It's not something that I would be enforcing.
Again,
police
like,
around buildings.
I've been
okay?
recording
That's
this,
fine. I know you have. I can see
and
that
everything
recorded.
you've said has
That's
been
fine.
untruthful.
Okay, well, if you believe that, that's fine. But the issue is here, Mark, that they've asked you to leave because dogs aren't allowed in the building. Okay?
This is an assistance
you
dog.
have no reason to be in the building.
This is an
do you?
auxiliary aid assistance dog because
Okay,
I'm
have you got your
disabled.
certificate to say
I-
that it's recorded and that
What
you've got that
certificate
registered?
would you like to say that I'm
Generally,
disabled?
When a dog is a registered assistance dog, there is a registration, and the dog usually has to have signage on it to say that it's a registered assistance dog.
Did you say generally?
Yeah.
And what if the circumstances were not
Mark, I'm
general?
not going to sit here and tell you I know the law inside out around.
Can I
that.
tell you the law inside out for my
If
assistance
you've
dog?
got the evidence of it, yes, that's fine.
Yeah,
You can
okay.
show me
There's no such thing as certifications for an assistance dog.
registrations.
Yeah, I can share with you that right now.
Please do.
All right, so get your phone out
No, you can
because
show
we're
me
going on the
your
internet.
phone. No, you can show me on
No,
your
I'm filming you, honey.
Yeah, but I don't want to use my phone.
Well, if you don't want to learn the truth, then that's
that's
just
fine.
part of your.
Hang on, would you like to discuss anything else while I'm here?
Okay, so bias is when you believe something that to be true that isn't true, and when you action that bias, that's a prejudice. When you action a prejudice, it's discrimination. When you do a discrimination against a disabled person who's told you they're disabled, and that's an assistance dog,
Okay.
that's a hate crime.
Right, well, I've not committed any hate crime, have I? 'Cause I've
You're
not
refusing me.
asked you to do
You're refusing me access into the
I'm
building.
not. I just
I've
need
got.
to so we
I
can
know.
talk outside.
Yeah.
You called me, Matt.
Yep.
What would you like to talk to me about? Do you want to report a crime?
Okay, what I just told you.
Right, there's no
What?
crime there.
There's no.
okay?
What do you mean? There's no
Because
crime?
they've refused your entry. You believe it's to do with
Oh.
the disability. and
It's a hate
things.
crime.
Okay, it's not a hate crime. Okay. If anything, it could be a hate incident.
Hey guys, you got it right here. Not a hate crime. My doctor would say this police officer doesn't know what she's talking about. Could you call your sergeant instead?
No.
No,
If you want to make a complaint, you can. That's fine. You can ring 101 and make a complaint.
I don't need a complaint. I'll just pop it on YouTube because it's fucking hate crime.
Right,
It's
cool.
horrible.
Well, if you don't want to report anything and you don't want to say
I did
anything
want to
else-
report anything.
Right, what is the crime element then?
Hate crime.
Yeah, what's the crime?
The crime is of hate.
No, but what crime is it? A hate crime isn't just a crime in itself. There's a hate element of a crime. So if you've been assaulted
Yeah, so
and it's
there-
due to
yes,
a prejudice
there-
or a dislike
yes,
discrimination. So
yes.
what's the crime?
Yes, what you just said happened.
Okay, tell me about
So I was assaulted.
how.
A man grabbed my arm, elbow.
Right, is
I
that going to
wa-
be on CCTV?
Yes.
Right, I'll grab a watch of it. You can stay out here if you want, but don't come back in.
Also, they're denying me access because of my
That's
assistance
not a
dog.
crime. That's not a crime. Any business
That's
or
a hate
any
crime.
building.
It's a
no,
hate crime.
No, it's not. Any building can refuse any building.
Oh, okay, can you explain to me why it's not a hate crime?
Because any building or any private company
Hmm.
can refuse access to any person that they want to refuse.
But they
okay?
can't refuse an assistance dog because of the
Right,
assistance
I'll
dog.
pretend it's
Otherwise, it's a hate crime. Fucking, this is what life's like. Dealing with ignorance, naivety. They won't even check it out. Like, hey, just Google it. Hey, just ask your sergeant. He's got all the policy documents. And then I explain to them what a hate crime is, and then she explains back to me what a hate crime is, and I say, yeah, that's exactly what happened, exactly what I just described to you. And she tells me it's not a hate crime. So, prejudice 101, right? I know because you
Again?
committed a hate
I'm
crime.
already here.
You committed a hate crime.
Right,
and
Mark,
you're smiling.
I've reviewed the CCTV. There's no assault on there
She-
whatsoever, no
he-
touch to it.
Yeah, he touched me on the elbow.
Reported no crime.
He touched me on the elbow.
Are you going to let me speak? Would you let me speak? Is that okay? Are you gonna talk to me, or are you just gonna hold your phone up in your face? Would you like to hear what I have to say, or shall I just leave?
If you're going to continue with your hate crimes, I suggest you leave.
So I've spoken to the courts, they've adjourned your court date to next week. They've explained to you that they're happy for the dog to come as long as you bring somebody else with them to have the dog once you're in the court.
𝗡𝗢𝗧𝗘, it's like an arm. I won't be leaving my arm.
At the same time, okay?
An assistance dog can.
Right, well you need to speak to your solicitor about that.
I don't have a solicitor, I'm representing myself.
Okay, well you can speak to the judge, you can make representations to the
I can't, he won't let me into the building.
You can send a letter, okay? You can
To whom?
You can bring them and speak to them and
I tried to. I'm trying to make court inquiries right now, but you're refusing me access. Yeah, because yeah, that's a hate crime. You know I'm disabled.
Do I?
Is there any way I can prove my disability to you?
I don't know.
So if you call up the PNC, it will have my disability registered and the medication that I take for all my disabilities. Just call it up, do a check, just do a check on me. Wait till I tell them about my prescription marijuana in my pocket. I've got prescription marijuana, will that be an issue?
Oh, have you got marijuana on you right now?
Yes, my prescription marijuana.
Prescription on you?
I do. Yeah, I've got my driver's license, and the label on the bottom's enough to identify it as my prescription medicine.
No, it's not. There's no such thing.
Like, would you like to arrest me for it?
No, I'd like to see the cannabis though.
Okay. Give you my driver's license first, but you'll do running a check on me anyway, right?
I've already run a check on you.
Yeah. So, is my bus pass, my disabled?
I don't need your bus pass.
Oh, my disabled bus pass.
Have
You
you
know.
got the cannabis?
Yeah.
I don't need your bus pass.
What's wrong with the cannabis?
Well, because there is no such thing as medicinal cannabis unless you've got a prescription or a note from a doctor to say that you're allowed it.
Uh-huh.
So have you got that on you?
Well, you're saying a prescription, but actually you're wrong.
Okay, I'm wrong. Do you want to tell me the legislation then if you're right?
Would you like to call a sergeant to inform you of the correct legislation? Are you worried about that class?
That's not cannabis.
Are you worried about that at all?
Am I worried about what, sorry?
That in any way, shape or form?
Am I worried about what, sorry?
That in your hands?
This?
Yeah.
Should I be?
You're the police officer.
Should I be worried about you having 𝗡𝗢𝗓𝗧𝗘 that's in your name and prescribed to you?
Should I?
I don't believe so. Should you be worried about
Are you worried about this one?
This is very strange behaviour from you, Mac. I don't understand what this game is.
Oh, we're building up to stuff. Is that any concern to you?
Nope.
What is it?
You prescribed.
What is it?
So I don't mind.
𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗏.
Please.
I think that's a class A, isn't it?
But you prescribed, aren't you? Because there's a prescription on there and it's got your name, so I don't
Oh,
mind
okay.
that.
Maybe I don't have a cannabis on me.
Right, you told me you have.
Maybe I don't. Well, I told you I have my prescription medicine on me.
No, you said prescription cannabis actually.
Yeah, I
You
had-
said medicinal cannabis.
Yeah,
So
is
you do have
that a concern of yours?
Yeah, it is, because if you don't have prescription or proof to show that it's prescribed to you or it's medicinal, which doesn't exist in England, there's no law for around it in that. You're allowed it in your house if it's medicinal, but not outside. So if you've got cannabis on you, I need
She
to know.
said I'm not allowed my prescription medicine outside, but she's not fussed about my prescription medicine outside. These are controlled substances, class
Yes,
A,
they are, and I've
class
explained to
C.
you that you've got prescription for them, and I can see they're labelled up in your name. However, the cannabis is different. It's a different element. Okay?
What if I don't have cannabis on me,
yeah,
though?
but you've told me you do, so I'll be
I
looking
do.
at it. I'll
I-
be
it's
searching
my
for
prescription
it,
medicine.
So I'm giving you
Well,
time to get it.
You'd
okay?
need a lawful excuse to search me
Are you
for
gonna get
cannabis, wouldn't it? You'd need a lawful excuse to believe my cannabis is unlawful. But I showed you my prescription anxiety medication.
it? Sorry, did you answer my query?
Hey girl, would you like, because your friend gives me a lot of anxiety, can I speak to you instead? Please.
Speak to my colleague. My colleague knows more than I do.
Can I speak to your colleague through you? Because she gives me enormous anxiety, and anxiety is my disability, and it's what I'm prescribed marijuana for. And 𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓.
So
Have you got it on there with your prescription label on?
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look.
Why? Do you believe it's unlawful?
Otherwise, I suspect that it is unlawful, Mark.
Why?
And I'm going to be detaining you for the purpose of a stop search under Section 23 of the Misuse of Drugs Act. Okay, so I'm PC281 Hosking,
Yep.
attached to Ellen Road Police Station.
Okay.
I believe that you've potentially got illegal drugs on yourself.
Why do you believe it's unlegal?
Because you're not proven to me. I've given you numerous reasons and numerous chances to prove to me that it is prescribed. You've happily given me those with your labels on, but you're not doing it with the cannabis. Therefore, I suspect that it's not legally there. Okay. Thank you.
Wait.
Right now,
Look
you're
at
detained
that.
for the purpose of a
Hey,
search.
there it is.
Give me that, please.
Thank you for watching. If you're passionate about holding public officials accountable and protecting your rights, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. Your support helps us bring you more powerful, eye-opening videos like this one. We've got the original footage linked in the description. Check it out and show some love to the creators. Stay safe, stay aware, and remember, always keep recording.